Today we're going to be continuing where we left off in the campaign.
Volkov heads the Russian mob that moved into East Berlin once the wall went up in '61.
This guy has connections to cartels throughout Europe and the Americas.
Neutralizing him will not only hurt Perseus, but the global syndicate. He's a big fish.
And here's our little fish, Franz Kraus. According to MI6, he's one of Volkov's information couriers. He has a drop with Volkov scheduled for tomorrow night.
We'll infiltrate East Berlin via the U-Bahn. The ghost station on the other side of the wall has the access point we need. From there, we'll watch Kraus as he enters the city. Once Volkov shows his face, it's killer capture.
Volkov's getting away. Let's move! Volkov went through there. Don't take him out.
Time, Bell. Don't kill him.
You did the right thing. One of Perseus's men off the board.
Is it? I wanted him alive.
More valuable alive, Bell. Don't kill him.
So, here we are.
At last. Bell, on behalf of MI6, thank you. Volkov is ours.
More than he deserves. Now let's get the hell out of East Berlin.
Information from Volkov confirms our worst fears. Perseus smuggled a nuclear device through East Berlin.
We can't be certain of that yet.
He has it. I'm sure of it.
We found encrypted geo-coordinates with Volkov's nuclear intel. An unpopulated region in the Soviet Republic of Ukraine.
An aerial recon run revealed this.
I want to know everything that's going on inside this building. We'll need the others for this one. Mason and Woods will join us from Kiev. Bell, you'll infill here with Woods. Mason and I will be standing by for an extract. Park will handle comms. We have no idea how large or prepared their forces will be, so use discretion if you have to engage. It's time we took a peek behind the Iron Curtain.
I love TikTok.
I'm not picking up any extra chatter. You're in the clear, Woods.
Copy that, Park. Stay on comms. Keep Mason and Adler on standby. Let's go.
The base is just over the next ridge. Get in, learn what you can, and get out.
Shit, Park. Plan to stay a while. See the gulag.
Do that after we learn where Perseus has landed.
Look at that monster. Reds could be hiding anything inside. Snap a picture. Ops want to see this. Right. Time to get our hands dirty. I'm seeing guards. High and low. Choose your target. Photo op's over. Put your camera away. Two more out of the trunk. Damn. Take point and head down the slope. I'll hang back and cover.
I wonder why they gave us an SKS. Supposed to be part of the American team.
Snap pictures of anything that looks important. Maps, blueprints, whatever you can find. If you spot any good intel, snap a picture. Move into the base. Find a way into the main building. I'll trail and disable the perimeter alarm.
Здесь тихо.
Quick thinking. Shit. Patrol's approaching my position. They'll find a way in. I'll follow around.
Bell lay low. They're sending a chopper to your position. Don't let the chopper find you.
I just wanted to see how swift we could just drop as many bodies as possible really fast.
I'll trail and disable the perimeter alarm.
Мне нужно подкрепление.
Got you covered. Shit. Patrol's approaching my position. They'll find a way in. I'll follow around.
Мне нужно подкрепление. Я выдвигаюсь.
Bell lay low. They're sending a chopper to your position. You cannot be captured, Bell. If you're spotted, it's over.
I'll trail and disable the perimeter alarm.
Все чисто.
Quick thinking. Shit. Patrol's approaching my position. They'll find a way in. I'll follow around.
Не дышно.
Should have had a better shot.
Find a way into the main tunnel trail and disable the perimeter alarm.
Все чисто.
Quick thinking. Shit. Patrol's approaching my position. They'll find a way in. I'll follow around.
Нужна помощь. Здесь раненый! Двигаюсь!
I'll trail and disable the perimeter alarm.
Мне нужно подкрепление.
Quick. I'll trail and disable the perimeter alarm.
Здесь тихо.
Quick thinking. Shit. Patrol's approaching my position. They'll find a way in. I'll follow around.
Then lay low. They're sending a chopper to your position. Don't let the chopper find you.
Пора выдвигаться! Здесь тихо.
Quick thinking. Shit. Patrol's approaching my position. They'll find a way in. I'll follow around.
Мне нужно подкрепление. Тело. Чист тело.
It's fine. We gotta handle this like Metal Gear Solid.
I'm picking up a lot of radio chatter. They're looking for you, Mel, but I've still no word from Woods. Move fast and get inside.
Посторонние!
You're welcome.
One question. One question, and here's what pisses me off. Remember my multiplayer zombies streams, sometimes I mention how this game should have had a Makarov. Quite frankly, it literally should have, because why the hell does a Russian soldier have an American M1911? It's just historically inaccurate, and it's kind of a bit of a doozy. It's weird, it's lame, it sucks ass, it's Activision just being lazy. Just include the Makarov, because that's what the Russians were using at this time.
Park. Bell found us a way inside, but we don't got a lot of time.
Then get moving.
They got American weapons. No. Well, these are international. Never mind.
Guards down below. I'll move to the lower deck and engage on your mark.
3, 2, 1.
All right. All clear. Move
Oh, alright, man. Well, thanks for stopping by, man. Tell you what, let's do some looking around. We gotta do some investigation. Gathering some intelligence.
Not a fucking word, Bill.
Long history.
What the hell is this place? It's a Spetsnaz training course. Made to look like fucking any town USA. Get a picture of that, Bill. Now this is a video game. Oh, Mel, you stink.
Hey, come on, hit me with your best shot. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Okay, yeah. Awesome.
Shit, we're starting. Fuck, let's move.
They're not expecting dummies to fire back.
They want a live fire drill? Let's hook these fuckers up.
Они что, частный фильм? Повторяю, это не учение!
Just drill. Don't worry. Fucking communists. Come on, your training isn't doing you much well, now is it? Fuck this. Say hello to my little friend. I love this level. This level is just very... We just got domed. I like this level. I like this design. I can imagine the Soviets did do things like this, simulated combat simulations on invading the U.S. Oh, what do we have here? Not important.
That all you got?
Sayonara!
Contact on the rooftop. Okay, go down.
Burger Town. Clever reference. That's why I like video games. I like their parodies of like our real life brands and stuff. Like, you know how Grand Theft Auto has like Burger Shot and Cluckin' Bell. And this is an indoor facility. This thing is massive. I really feel inspired. Activision definitely did a lot when it came to designing this game. Like, the multiplayer has the arcade machines. Like, this thing is pure 80s, like the neon aesthetic, the Cold War aesthetic. They truly nail it here. Definitely did an excellent job. The campaign is definitely worth visiting, guys. If you're going to get this game while it's free for PlayStation Plus, if you like me and got to experience it late, I recommend it, man. This is a fun experience. Gunplay, whilst feeling a bit basic for what it is, there is no like mounting on like corner surfaces or anything, so gunfights feel pretty classic. There's no tactical peek around the corner or anything crazy like that. But the gunfights still feel pretty classic. How do we leave you? Now I am playing on hardened mode. I'm not playing on veteran. It should be noted that you die pretty quick on hardened, but not quite as much as on veteran. Being a huge fan of Red Dawn, seeing the original growing up, man. I mean, by my standards, by my generational standards, it's a pretty old movie. I mean, by anyone's standards, it's a pretty old fucking movie. I mean, Patrick Swayze was so young in that movie. It's insane. Looks like that guy had armor on or something, you know. So let's prepare ourselves for it. Such a shotgun.
Grenade!
I went down like a Soviet heavy killed you. I think by this time, what was it? The
Grenade! Shit, that guy looks like a handful. Have some cover! He's hurt! Keep the pressure on!
and he's got a stoner. It's an American. OMG. Now, come on, the Russians had PKMs. I know they had the RPD. Why doesn't he have that? I mean, if you're gonna try to make a game, try and make it somewhat realistic. I mean, the other pistol, like the ASP, was in Black Ops 1. And the gun was literally designed exclusively for the CIA. It was like the Smith & Wesson Model 38, I believe, or it was a Smith & Wesson handgun. And what they did is they've shortened it down to size for easy, you know, concealability. They made this weird sight, and you can look it up. It's called a gutter snipe sight. Essentially, it eliminates long range. 50 yards with a handgun like that, forget about it. You're not doing it. But for up close, like less than 30 feet, it's for very quick, accurate target acquisition, and truly, the Central Intelligence Agency would like that. The grips would be like see-through, and the magazine had a cutout on the side, so you can see the bullets as they're loading it into your gun. So if you need to check your mags, all you do is look at the grip, and the grip is see-through, so you'll see the magazine, and the magazine on the side has a cutout, so you can see the rounds. So it's kind of neat.
Bell, I'm picking up a ton of radio chatter. What's your status?
We got caught up with some kind of live fire drill. Place is crawling with Reds. We're still looking for intel.
Bloody hell. I'm putting Mason and Adler on standby for extraction.
She sounds mad. Does she sound mad?
Woods, who cares what she sounds
Looks like your command center. Come on. Jackpot. Computer Central. Let's see what the Reds are really up to. Bell, hop on that terminal. Start poking around. Bell, check the mainframe computer.
Welcome to the Soviet People's Warfare Analysis Archive. Tactical urban combat statistics. Restricted access.
That's kid stuff. Keep looking.
KGB daily reports. Restricted access.
Boring. What else is there?
Operation Greenlight. Restricted access.
What the fuck is Operation Greenlight? Bell, can you hack into that? Of course there's a password. Look around. These Reds ain't that smart. Maybe there's something on the desk.
Restricted access.
Date of the October Revolution? Gotta be some bullshit thing like that. Nice.
We confirmed it. The nuke smuggled out of Berlin is a green light asset. It's one of ours.
If that gets out,
No one will know, not even Adler's team. The stakes are too high.
highest understatement, we're talking about an American nuke hidden beneath Berlin.
An American nuke.
The play's been called. The ball's in motion.
Well, if the asset learns the truth,
You're worried about truth now?
I'm concerned about control of the asset.
If we can't control the asset, we end the asset. Game over.
The asset. I'm assuming that's gonna be us.
I'm grabbing a copy.
Because I already know
This
the
doesn't
story.
make any sense. Perseus infiltrated a CIA nuke program, codenamed Operation Greenlight, run by Hudson. Stolen nuke is American, and Hudson fucking knew. Shit! Time to go.
Unauthorized access.
I can't fucking believe it. Mark, come in. Mark! Hudson lied to us. Fucking lied to us.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Greenlight. That's what Perseus is after. And Hudson has his fingerprints all over it.
You're breaking up. Just get the hell out of there.
The HBC's gonna tear us apart.
The story here is very clever. I gotta say, man, truly modern classic.
Up ahead! They're trying to cut us off!
One, Bell, what's your status?
It just went from bad to worse. Make sure Adler and Mason are ready at the exfil. We've got to reach that exit. Bastards are blocking the exit. We're gonna have to punch through them.
Heads up, got another heavy.
Damn. Fucking Soviet heavies, man. Them fuckers are kind of scary. I ain't gonna lie though, man. This game is gonna be a modern classic, man. I mean, is it as good as the original? You know, Black Ops, not by a long shot. Take a flash grenade, asshole. I need some frags. Was not enough.
Shit, the doors are closed.
What's up?
Watch that guy in the
It's an old Mercedes,
Yes, sir,
it looks
I'm
like. Or an older Jaguar. Classic.
You knew the nuke was from Greenlight. Didn't tell us. What else are you hiding? Maybe I can knock the truth out of you.
You might want to rethink that, Woods.
Everybody stand down. This little pissing match isn't gonna help us catch Perseus.
Why didn't you tell us it was an American nuke?
He needed us to clean up his mess. The bastard's been lying to us all along.
It's not a lie. It's an omission of fact.
That's what you do best, isn't it, Hudson? Manipulate people. Tell them your own version of the truth.
There is no truth. Only who you choose to believe. Adler knows all about that. Don't you, Russ?
Operation Greenlight. What is it? Tell us everything.
Back in '58, the arms race was in full swing. Eisenhower was convinced if the Reds moved on Europe,
Oh, I'd love
we couldn't
this.
respond quick enough. So he authorized Operation Greenlight, top secret program that placed nuclear bombs in every major European city. The ultimate countermeasure to a Soviet invasion.
Do mutually assured destruction.
74, the bombs were upgraded to high-yield neutron bombs, capable of terminating personnel without damaging infrastructure.
Thousands dying in a flash. You're talking about fucking infrastructure.
How's that for civilized? We kill the people but preserve the buildings.
We're trying to preserve our way of life.
How long have you known about the missing nuke?
One of the Greenlight nukes went offline 8 weeks ago. We suspected it was Perseus, but couldn't confirm it. So we saw the photos you brought back from East Berlin.
So, there's an American-made nuke in the wild. And once Perseus detonates it, the United States becomes global enemy number one.
We wouldn't have this problem if you'd done your job. Killed Perseus in Vietnam.
Careful, Hudson. Next time, I might not stop Woods. We need to know what Perseus is planning for that nuke. Park, anything else in that printout Bell and Woods pulled from the base?
Poor
There's
Hudson.
mention of an excavation taking place in the Ural Mountains.
He does get killed, though.
Our insider within
And,
the KGB
Black Ops
confirmed
2.
an active operation.
Yamantau. I thought Hudson and Weaver buried that place years ago.
We did.
Perseus wants to salvage the old mainframe.
Dragovich and Steiner must have left some good shit behind.
Steiner. Send me in Woods.
You're too close to this mission.
Oh, I love
We can
this.
afford zero fuck-ups.
Bullshit. You know there's
Black
no
Ops 1
better for the job.
flashbacks. I love this.
My call. I want Mason and Woods on this. Find that mainframe before Perseus.
I love this.
I'll contact our
I
KGB
love to see those Black Ops 1
We'll
flashbacks,
offer
man.
logistical support.
Oh, the numbers,
Dolokhov
fucking,
will wanna
oh,
fly
that's
the
classic.
chopper
Seeing those,
Whatever Perseus wants at Yamantau.
yeah, man, I love it. I still play Black Ops 1 to this day. It's one of my favorite Call of Duties of all time. And in my opinion, the best Call of Duty of all time. Along with the first two Modern Warfares. And Modern Warfare 3. I always throw it on there. I know the rest of the community hates it, or thinks it's overrated, or thinks it's dog shit, or thinks it's not as good.
The first building is just over that ridge.
Thanks, Dimitri. We'll radio when we found the mainframe.
Woods, you know what the KGB does to double agents. Yep. Da. If they win this season, it's almost worth facing the fighting squad. Eh, I've only 1 hour of fuel, so after that, you'll find yourself a new ride.
Come on, let's get moving, Mason.
That's our inside man.
Don't let the smell of cheap vodka and caviar fool you. Dimitri's kosher, you know? He knows where all the bodies are buried. Hell, he buried half of them.
Onion Woods. I've seen the memes. This is my first actual experience.
Heads up. Scouts on the ridgeline. We should drop them now before we get any closer. Good kill. Not bad. Let's keep moving. You take one, I'll get the other. Move! Damn, basic. Little pent-up aggression.
Look who's talking.
Shit, this looks dicey. But hey, it's good enough for Reds. You go first.
I hope this holds.
That brings me back to that first mission in Black Ops, where you're ziplining in the Castro's facility after you guys shoot up the bar. Whoa. That's so cute. In fact, I admire that. I deeply, deeply admire that. That, my friends, that, my friends, is Summit. For those who do not know Summit, it is a Black Ops 1 map where you play as Hudson and Weaver, and you take over that, or you enter that building and assault it for intelligence or something about Nova 6. And now we're revisiting it. As mentioned in the briefing before the mission, that excellent Black Ops 1 cutscene. And nonetheless, we're playing as the two most iconic Black Ops 1 characters, Mason and Hudson, or Mason and Woods. Just as I remember it too. I've seen this in the multiplayer, but this is based off the campaign version of it, so it's definitely a lot more accurate in this. Yeah. Something about the Arctic rusted over catwalks that when you step on it, it like shakes. Just reminds me of that intro sequence of Uncharted 2 for whatever reason. Just that here of old rusted metal warping as you step on it. Just reminds me of that opening to Uncharted 2 where Nathan Drake's on the train thing that's hanging off the mountain and he has to climb up. That was intense. I miss video games back in the PS3 era. Like, dude, I played so many different video games. It's honestly, it's hard to say really which ones are my favorites. Because if it's action, adventure, Uncharted, definitely. Uncharted and Tomb Raider are definitely up there. I love both equally. In fact, I even like some of the other like platformer games, right, that aren't exactly Uncharted or Tomb Raider. Like for instance, like the what's it called? Just shit. One of them was Prototype. It was like you're a mutant thing or whatever, and you can shape shift and do all this crazy shit. and the PS2 Spider-Man games, and I never really got to experience the new Spider-Man games, and I wasn't too intrigued to experience them, to be honest with you. Although I'm not against it. I'm fully open to playing them. What I really gotta say is I was really impressed with Doom 2016. Like, that was a game. That was a game amongst games, man.
Give me some fucking cover! Grenade! Incoming grenade!
Oh my god, dude, this is just like that fucking segment in Uncharted. Oh, dude, that's gotta be some scary shit. I could not imagine that in real life, dude. I would have died just of like an adrenaline overdrive.
Lost my damn gun. I see a tunnel down here. You'll have to find another way inside.
Copy that. Station.
Woods. Great.
Alone with our thoughts, armed with only a knife. An untold number of enemies surround my AO. I approach, entering through the sewers, slowly but surely, making my way across the dark corridors of this old base in its desolate state.
Damn, it's cold in here. Huh. Crossbow bolt.
Remembering back when we had to use crossbows in this mission. Yeah. Way back in the day. Those corpses are from BO1! Oh man, dude. That makes me want to cry. I miss BO1 so much. Oh, I remember this mission so well. It was such an awesome mission.
Ты что, хочешь сказать, что наше начальство скрыло вражескую атаку на советской земле?
Лавины не стреляют в людей.
Я в любом случае. Нам пора идти.
Ты что, боишься привидений?
Забудься, замерзнешь насмерть, слушают твои идиотские байки. Давай.
Come on, you know you like it. Okay, never mind. We just got domed. I like the when we examined the crossbow bolt, how it showed the numbers. Watch.
Huh. Crossbow bolt.
Oh, and that classic sound effect. That I don't even know how to describe that sound. Dude, that's crazy.
Место было заброшено после схода лавины. Я слышал, что при раскопках были найдены тела с пуль.
Come on, get the body. Come on, we're gonna investigate it. There you go. Oh my god. They're just everywhere. Fuck that shit. Let's not stick around. Oh shit. Yeah, comment your guys' favorite Black Ops 1 moment if you guys have been around since BO1. Oh, dude, we get a bow. It's kinda classic. I mean, we were using crossbows, we weren't using recurve bows. Fuck it, we're John Rambo. We don't need no gun.
В любом случае, разве здесь есть что-то важное? Не вижу ничего ценного. У нас ранены!
We're so dead. Surely the others heard the shots and they're coming to investigate. You hear that? I don't like that, it's too quiet. No! No! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Don't worry, I play Manhunt. Just wait for them to turn their back. Thirsty for more.
Mason, do you read me? Mason, do you read me?
Yeah, I read you. You gotta be close.
Dude, holy fuck, man. I'm surprised this lock even still would work. I mean, it's so old and rusted over. I'm just playing. But no, seriously, anything in the Arctic or in any kind of cold weather, locks and stuff have a tendency of freezing over. Like the pins, the metal freezes together.
Over here.
How did you know I was
The
here?
ruckus you made. I'm surprised the entire Soviet Union ain't up our ass.
You've been busy.
That's what they pay me for. In here, Chief. Mason, hop on that scope. Look for something that could lift the mainframe. You see any dig sites?
Those guys must be in charge. On the upper level, they're at a table.
Swing a few degrees to your left.
They got some supplies coming in. Possibly ammunition, food, things of that nature.
You ask me? They're here for more than just the main.
Couple guards just lazily sitting around. Bored as all hell.
Steiner was working on all sorts of crazy shit. That Nova 6 business was just the tip of the iceberg.
Nova
Looks like
6.
they're packing up and getting ready to move out.
Wait, the two tankers are getting back into the truck. Again, I think it's just supplies. I don't think it's bombs or anything like that. I think it's just ammunition, food rations, possibly some gasoline, propane for equipment, heaters, things of that nature. I mean, it is like Russia we're at. Or some parts of, Eastern Europe where it's fucking cold as shit.
There, what's that?
Bingo.
Map says that crane's hanging right over the atrium. Looks like it's spit distance in the old computer room. There's a big crane on the west side of the base. Have your winch ready. That's where we need to go.
Excuse me? My
You
winch?
got a crane? Sorry, you break down.
Kid, I don't need a gun. When you got your knife.
Dimitri, we're going down. You got any guns on that thing? Look, they don't call it the
It's worth that moment, right? See, when you got a crazy motherfucker with a knife, man, you might instill fear into the enemies, honestly. It's unscripted.
Like your 4th of July, huh? You're welcome.
I swear to God, guys, I don't care how annoying this shit gets. Knife only, man.
Dimitri, we're pinned down. That chopper loaded? But they don't call it a gunship for nothing. Like your 4th of July, huh? You're welcome.
Can't lie, we're really popping off with that knife, man. Literally, we're going fucking straight up Rambo, man, slicing and dicing. I know we can do it, man. It's crazy I'm pushing myself to do something as dumb as this, but I mean, like, it is what it is.
Like your 4th of July, huh? You're welcome.
Dude, I was going insane. I'm fully committed. I am better. I am stronger. I am better. I'm faster. I am better. Anthony Starr playing Homelander. Oh man, dude. I am better. Quite frankly, no, this is seriously pretty ballsy. It's not that hard. I mean, the game literally assists you. Like, when you're doing the animation, you can't be killed while in the animation. Like you can in multiplayer. In fact, actually, it's quite an easy way to stay alive is using your knife. Because you can't actually be... Well, I guess you can, actually. Never mind. I got some damage bleeds through. But which makes it even harder, but still, I mean, like I was saying, it is what it is. But I like this mission a lot. It's it brings you all the way back to sweet old Black Ops 1 map. I don't remember the level being this intricate actually for Black Ops 1. I actually just remember it being like you go around in some frozen forest for a little while, you know, and then you guys eventually hit that, like, breach that room where all those like computers and shit are at, terminals and stuff. You hit that room and it's like this slow motion fucking action sequence bullshit, and it's all exciting and whatnot. You got Steyr Oggs, you know, you're just doing that shit, and obviously, like as a kid, you know, it's a pretty badass mission. And then shortly after that, you guys go to Rebirth Island to try and stop Mason from killing Steiner. So those guys were, you know, Hudson and Weaver were in like those hazmat suits. I hope you guys like this, like, pain and suffering I'm going through for no reason whatsoever. I don't have a clear reason as to why I'm doing this. I'm just doing this for just shits and giggles, honestly, to see if I can actually, like, complete this mission with a knife, just to say if it's possible or not. I know, it's a dumb challenge, but still, it's kind of interesting. Yeet! Rally!
Like your 4th of July, huh?
I don't want to use a fucking lame ass bow. I want to use a fucking knife, like a melee master that I am. Fuck off of me. I don't need shit. You're too slow. Hi. My name's SM. We got hit directly. Direct hit. Now, if we had tomahawks, I'd count those. Come on.
Like your 4th of July, huh? You're welcome.
Okay, alright guys. I think we're just gonna do it the regular way. I mean, we can get pretty... Well, no, let's attempt it one more time before we just throw in the towel. Fucking hell, I didn't do the execution.
They don't call it the gunship
gunship kills you. Anyway, I gotta go buy some Lego Star Wars battle packs to set up for review, but I'm gonna actually do some Lego Star Wars stuff here soon, like real soon.
Dimitri, we're pinned down. That chopper loaded?
But they don't call it a gunship for nothing. Like your 4th of July, huh?
I think I did even better with just the fucking knife. Honestly. Yeah. That is what it is.
Belikov, we're pinned down. We get air support.
But they don't call it a gunship for nothing. Like your 4th of July, huh? You're welcome.
You guys have to admit, man, like we were seriously going John Wick on those things, on them fucking guys. Damn thing better hold this time. We about died. And an ice slide way out of our control.
Is the mainframe big? Because if it's too big, we can't lift off.
Mason, we gotta get down there now.
No. It's regular size.
This at all. Now that place really isn't standing. 4 days later.
Hudson.
We finished analyzing that mainframe that Mason Woods brought from Yamatown.
And?
Perseus was looking for the names of sleeper agents Dragovich used in 68.
Give us those names. We'll get Adler's team to track them down.
What are those, Mason? Erased them.
Fuck me.
There's only one place you're gonna find that information now. The Lubyanka building.
What? KGB headquarters? Why didn't Perseus get them there himself?
I don't know. Maybe he's operating without authorization.
I'll let Adler know. But we're gonna do this the right way, or we're not gonna do it at all.
Either way, Mason was a sleeping agent, taken to Bakuda after he was captured in Cuba by Castro and handed over to Dragovich to be brainwashed at Vakuda to become a sleeper agent, to have those numbers put in his head. So, I don't know, man. If you played the original and really stuck with the story and really analyzed everything about Black Ops 1, like everything, then yeah, the game is really fucking deep. And if you've extensively played Black Ops 2 and paid a little bit of attention, well, at this game, you kind of sort of know everything.
Back in Moscow. You guys know the plan. Bell, you're with me. Lazar, be ready for exfil.
Lazar.
Are you taking him into the KGB with you? Are you crazy? Wait for Mason or Woods to return.
I don't need Mason or Woods. I need Bell. He's got the skill we need.
You enjoying this? You're risking the entire operation unnecessarily.
It's not unnecessary. It's calculated.
Just understand that if you botch this, we can't get those names. It's over.
I know you can do this. Hudson doesn't trust anyone he can't control.
That new enlarger came in. Set it up in the dark end for us.
Curious. Does the name Madam Shell mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar.
There's intel crisscrossing ARPANET of a body washed up along the Dios River in Cyprus.
Oh, that's so.
And her head 2 kilometers downstream. Reports estimate her death around August last year. Of all places, you were on assignment in Cyprus this past summer. Coincidence, wouldn't you say?
Our line of work is full of coincidence.
MI6 was keen on finding her. A rogue double agent gone dark for several years. I suppose she must have exposed herself somehow to the CIA.
Leave behind a trail of eggs. Bound to get attention.
I worked with Madame Shaw for 3 years, closely. I trusted her. But the moment I began to suspect something, you know, I was able to fight her off, but she left me with this parchment gift.
Oof. That's very good.
So imagine my surprise when I read these reports. Madame Shell, body washed up on one day, head on the other. Ironic, wouldn't you say?
I'd call it poetic justice.
Lazar. Thank you.
For what?
What's on your mind? This isn't the first government agency I've broken into. The best are virtually impenetrable. But there's always a weakness. In this case, the weakness is the KGB placing too much trust in one of their own. I don't. He's not one of mine. scar. You mean this? Is it noticeable? You know what they say about kids falling in with a bad crowd? Well, let's just say I fell in with the worst part of the bad crowd. The girl wasn't worth it, believe me. If I couldn't put my life in the hands of vetted strangers, I'd be in a different line of work. No, MI6 focuses mainly on the perimeter. Agents in client states, smaller figures from the USSR. They go from the outside in. Belikov is one of ours, supposedly. I'm trusting Hudson here. The man can be a pain in the ass, but he's no fool. If there was ever an operation suited to your skill set, it's this one. I handle the talking. You get us the names. Why do you ask? Okay.
Have you come to convince me that you should be headlining this operation? The long and short of it is that you're the wrong person for this op. I hope you prove me 110% wrong on this. That's on a need-to-know basis. From where I'm standing, there's no reason in hell you need to know that. You're to make contact with him and follow Adler's lead. Negative. Digging into the KGB's most classified database would blow his cover and burn years of posturing. He'll get you in, but he won't go near that list of names. We can't take the time to fabricate them. Belikov will get you uniforms, and from there you'll need to improvise. Strategically speaking, this borders on insanity, which is precisely the type of work we rely on Adler for. Either as Adler's most trusted ally, or as cannon fodder. An excellent proposition.
Nope. Time to break out your Russian, though. Well, she's...
You know what this dude thinks about Park?
She's a true professional. I don't trust anyone at first, but after Berlin, I realized she's the real deal. Park's one of the guys to you.
Ha! One of the guys my ass.
Yeah. Hell no. KGB headquarters? Just between you and me.
And me.
And Sims. I hope I never get closer than pulling up in a car and picking you up. This has every chance of going tits down.
Up, man. Tits up.
Up, down. What's the difference? Yep. It's a long way to Moscow.
I'm not liking this.
Well, I didn't expect to see you back there. Less is more. Less talking, less interaction, less commotion. Blend in. It's the last place they'll expect an intrusion, so you'll have that to your advantage. Pretty much everything else is at your disadvantage. Coordinating info in Lexville. We've had to move mountains to fashion an untraceable route to Lubyanka Square. I'll make sure that goes off without a hitch. Getting you out, however, is another headache entirely. I've requested updated aerial reconnaissance to aid in planning your escape route. I don't want to run into any unknowns. Our path out of the Soviet Union will be anything but conventional. Hudson has his biases. There are people he'll never trust, and certain people he trusts impeccably. Just so happens you fall into the former category. I wouldn't drown him. Hudson was leery about commingling with other intelligence agencies, but after President Reagan greenlit Adler's operation, he fell in line like a good little American patriot. Remember when I warned you about inquiring into Adler's past? Some of that was likely projection. We're not always proud of our stuff. Being cheeky, are we, Belle? I'll be here if you need me.
Okay. Aerial reconnaissance photo facility. A hidden fortress after a team discovers encrypted geo-coordinates inside of the Anton Volkov seized materials. Jason Hudson called an aerial reconnaissance run over the identified area. The resulting image reveals a mysterious space dominated by a large structure in the center. Okay. VHS. Frank Woods grabbed this VHS tape from within the base, along with a batch of other similarly labeled tapes. The video contains a series of military exercises executed within a recreated U.S. section of a base chopper, infiltrations, storefront breaches, as well as hostage-taking maneuvers with various interior environments. Obviously that combat simulated thing. Who doesn't like Burger Town?
Information from Volkov confirms our worst fears. Prussia smuggled a nuclear device through East Berlin.
We can't be certain of that yet.
He has it. I'm sure of it.
We found encrypted geo-coordinates with Volkov's nuclear intel. An unpopulated region within the Soviet Republic of Ukraine.
An aerial recon run revealed this.
I want to know everything that's going on inside this building. We'll need the others for this one. Mason and Woods will join us from Kiev. Bell, you'll infil here with Woods. Mason and I will be standing by for an extract. Park will handle comms. We have no idea how large or prepared their forces will be, so use discretion if you have to engage. It's time we took a peek behind the Iron Curtain.
Okay, that was that last mission we just did. And I think we're headed into it pretty nicely. I mean, yeah, these missions are not the greatest by any means, but I will say, all things considered, okay. Red light, green light. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Oh, picking up an extra.
I'm probably gonna play Silent Hill 2 tonight. Honestly, I think I'm gonna do a playthrough tonight. See if we have it in me. Want to go for the Maria ending. 4 days later.
Hudson.
We finished analyzing that mainframe that Mason Woods brought from Yamato.
And?
Perseus was looking for the names of sleeper agents Dragovich used in 68.
Give us those names. We'll get Adler's team to track them down.
Perseus erased them.
Fuck me.
There's only one place you're gonna find that information now. The Lubyanka building.
What? KGB headquarters? Why didn't Perseus get them there himself?
I don't know. Maybe he's operating without authorization.
I'll let Adler know. But we're gonna do this the right way. We're not gonna do it at all.
Okay. Just watch that cutscene. If need be. If need be, we'll talk to everybody and do a little dialogue bullshit. Because if I have to do all that dialogue again, it's fine, but again, I'd prefer just to get launched into the mission. Okay, yeah.
Just got word. Belikov is back in Moscow.
You guys know the plan. Bell, you're with me. Lazar, be ready for exfil.
Are you taking him into the KGB with you? Are you crazy? Wait for Mason or Woods to return.
I don't need Mason or Woods. I need Bell, who's got the skill we need.
You're risking the entire operation unnecessarily.
It's not unnecessary. It's calculated.
That if you botch this, you can't get those names. It's over.
I know you can do this. Hudson doesn't trust anyone he can't control.
That new enlarger came in. I set it up in the dark input.
Curious. Does the name Madam Shell mean anything to you?
Hey, sounds familiar.
There's intel crisscrossing Arpanet and a body washed up along the Delia's River in Cyprus.
Huh. That's so.
And her head, 2 kilometers downstream. Reports estimate her death around August last year. Of all places, you were on assignment in Cyprus this past summer. Coincidence? What did you say?
Our line of work is full of coincidences.
MI6 was keen on finding her. A rogue double agent gone dark for something else. I suppose she must have exposed herself somehow to the CIA.
Leave behind a trail of heads. Bound to get attention.
I worked with her for 3 years, closely. I trusted her. But the moment I began to suspect something, she knew. I was able to fight her off, but she left me with this parting gift.
That's a pretty gun.
Pretty. I ain't going away anytime soon.
So imagine my surprise when I read these reports. Madame Michelle, body washed up on one bank, head on the other. Ironic, wouldn't you say?
I'd call it poetic justice.
Bizarre.
Thank you.
For what?
It's crazy. He's not saying he did it. He's not saying he didn't. Never once, even in that confrontation where, or in that conversation where the ground is pretty much neutral, he can admit it if he did it. He still didn't admit it. So there's a possibility that it's just a coincidence. Neat dialogue choices, man. Excellent detail.
Have you come to convince me that you should be headlining this operation?
My service speaks for itself. Years in the field of intelligence.
Oh, is that right? Well, at least you're not hiding behind Adler. I'll grant you that. Now what is it? That's on a need-to-know basis. From where I'm standing, there's no reason in hell you need to know that. You're to make contact with him and follow Adler's lead.
I'm just gonna come out and say this. Jason Hudson is literally the government personified. The glasses, the cold professional, stare, the whole never, like, he always has a serious expression on his face. Just well put together, well organized type of guy. It's very scary, actually.
Negative. Digging into the KGB's most classified database would blow his cover and burn years of posturing. He'll get you in, but he won't go near that list of names. We can't take the time to fabricate them. Belikov will get you uniforms, and from there you'll need to improvise. Strategically speaking, this borders on insanity, which is precisely the type of work we rely on Adler for. Either as Adler's most trusted ally, or as cannon fodder. An excellent proposition.
That look, that's just, he is the government, man. Nope.
Nope. Time to break out your Russian, though. Well, she's...
You know what this dude thinks about Park?
She's a true professional. I don't trust anyone at first, but after Berlin, I realized she's the real deal. Park's one of the guys to me.
Ha! One of the guys my ass.
Yeah. Hell no. KGB headquarters? Just between you and me.
And me.
And Sims. I hope I never get closer than pulling up in a car and picking you up. This has every chance of going tits down.
Up, man. Tits up.
Up, down. What's the difference? Yep.
Controller drift
It's a long way
sucks.
from Moscow.
Because it drifts one way, you try to correct it so that way it stays consistent with the cutscene.
What's on your mind? This isn't the first government agency I've broken into. The best are virtually impenetrable. But there's always a weakness. In this case, the weakness is the KGB placing too much trust in one of their own. If there was ever an operation suited to your skill set, it's this one. I handle the talking. You get us the names. Why do you ask?
Why do you ask?
I wouldn't tell you if it wasn't. I don't. He's not one of mine. If I couldn't put my life in the hands of vetted strangers, I'd be in a different line of work. No, MI6 focuses mainly on the perimeter. Agents in client states. Smaller figures within the USSR. They go from the outside in. Belikov is one of ours, supposedly. I'm trusting Hudson here. The man can be a pain in the ass, but he's no fool. Okay.
So I fell into the wrong crowd.
Oh, I didn't expect to see you back here. Less is more. Less talking, less interaction, less commotion. Blend in. It's the last place they'll expect an intrusion, so you'll have that to your advantage. Pretty much everything else is at your disadvantage. Coordinating info in Lexville. We've had to move mountains to fashion an untraceable route to Lubyanka Square. I'll make sure that goes off the
Yeah, they made her look very
Getting you out,
attractive.
however, is another headache entirely.
The accent, the style, the look, all of it, man. 10 out of 10.
I've requested updated aerial reconnaissance to aid in planning your escape route. I don't want to run into any unknowns. Our path out of the Soviet Union will be anything but conventional. Hudson has his biases. There are people he'll never trust, and certain people he trusts impeccably. Just so happens you fall into the former category. I wouldn't recommend it. Hudson was leery about commingling with other intelligence agencies, but after President Reagan greenlit Atlas' operation, he fell in line like a good little American patriot. Remember when I warned you about inquiring into Atlas' past? Some of that was likely projection. We're not always proud of ourselves. Being cheeky, are we, Belle? I'll be here if you need me.
Sounds like a partial report to Moscow on lead agent activities. This should help us narrow down the list of suspects.
The last report from Bearded Lady indicates a vote in Parliament is happening soon. He believes he has enough influence to convince others to side with him. Stromline is concerned he's been monitored. Suggests KGB run interference with him. Juggler is worried she may lose her next election. Recommends active measures against her opponents.
Jugular is worried she may lose her next election. Is there any female that's running for anything? These suspects.
The Lubyanka building, KGB headquarters in Moscow. The sleeper agent records are stored in the archives 100 feet below ground in a nuclear defense command bunker.
Your only way in or out is through this high-security elevator.
We'll need proper credentials. That's where our asset, Belikov, comes into play. Belikov has been our source inside the KGB for nearly a decade. He'll get us in. He came through for us in Yamantau. He'll do it again.
This shit is crazy, even by his standards. You sure he's on board?
An immediate nuclear threat warrants every risk at this point. I'm sure he wouldn't disagree. Sims, get Belikov on the line.
The red Russian phone. No good. No good. I have no idea what the hell that controls. And I don't want to know. When someone has an entire arsenal of automatic weapons and grenade launchers and they have a red phone from the 50s. I don't know, I think the red phone wins. They can call in a nuke. It's like the Batman phone. You know? The red phone. I don't know.
Алло, Беликов на трубке.
Извините. Я думал, что это посольство Сингапура. We're almost to the tunnels. Did you get access to the bunker? There's always a problem. Solve it. Not yet. I know you have this under control. And one more thing. One of our East Berlin informants recently switched sides and fled for Moscow. We have reason to believe he's in the Lubyanka building today. He knows too much about our Berlin network. I'm thinking an early retirement. Good man. Now I know why Hudson thinks so highly of you. We'll meet you at the basement entrance once you have the bunker key.
Anna Belikov, you've been summoned to the conference room upstairs. Secretary Gorbachev is here from the Central Committee. I'm sorry, you just have to come back tomorrow. The general conclusion, this is as far as it can.
Look at this. This is beautiful. It's kind of like the Nazi thing in Paris in Call of Duty World War II. This is beautiful. Lenin. Look at that. Pretty Russian receptionist. Okay. Huh. Whoa.
Comrade Belikov, have a seat. General Secretary Brezhnev has taken an interest in the new security department.
Zakhaev?
There is a mole within the KGB.
Kravchenko?
The committee wants someone from the first chief directorate to oversee Colonel Kravchenko's
Gorbachev?
investigation. If you've not met him already, this is Imran Zakhaev.
Imran Zakhaev.
Thank you, Secretary Gorbachev. And thank you all for welcoming me with open arms. I can think of no greater tragedy than a home violated from the inside. Trust and love within a family is sick.
Apparently, not everyone shares your beautiful sentiments.
Comrade Belikov, as head of security, I understand you've practically exhausted yourself. trying to unearth this new. How is that gone?
Yes. And once we are finished with this mole, he will be as blind and buried as his namesake.
Until the mole is found, I want security increased around the bunker. Zakhaev, do you have any recommendations?
We should restrict bunker access. We also want to cultivate closer relationships with the living. I want to know your hopes, your fears, your ambitions.
Be thorough, but we don't want any significant disruptions. And you, Belikov? Who do you think should retain bunker
They
access
got
during
his
the
weird
investigation?
birthmark thing on his head. That's pretty cool.
Sound thinking, Comrade Belikov. I would prefer it if only General Charkov retains his bunker key. So you will see to it.
Worry yourself no longer, sir. I've already ordered the bunker keys collected from the men.
Comrade Belikov, we are in grave danger from the capitalists. Our collective, our very way of life is at risk.
The traitor will be caught. And he will pay a high price for his betrayal.
Belikov, you are dismissed.
I'm being watched. I need a bunker key. First, I'll have to kill the cameras.
So,
This area is restricted. If I'm spotted here, I will
what can
blow
I do
my
for you?
cover. Now I need to hide the body. How about one of those lookers?
A locker.
I have to get a bunker key for Adler. I need it to access the vault. Unfortunately, Chekhov now has the only one.
What can I do for you, Comrade Belikov? The General will be questioning a prisoner today, but should be available most of the time. Just let me know when you're ready to meet with him.
I have a chance to kill Charkov. Kravchenko's office will have the poison I need.
my son?
The armory guard has a weakness for Cubans. Okay, perhaps a bribe could get him inside. Albert will be pleased. Now I need to focus on the bunker deal. It's not easy being a double agent, huh?
What can I do for you, Comrade Belikov? Just let me know when you're ready to meet with him.
I have a chance to kill Charkov. Kravchenko's office will have the poison I need.
We don't want to disturb any evidence. We want to make sure that we leave absolutely no trace.
In data entry, I could program this blank keycard into a bunker key, yes.
I think I'm doing this like a professional. I don't know, you guys let me know. Am I doing good? Am I doing bad? Is this a hard stealth mission or is this an easy one?
Okay, now I need to head to the basement and let Adler's team in.
Shortage of guards. cute Russian.
That is Cherkov.
Huh. Reminds me of that Modern Warfare 1 mission, or not mission, that like little thing in Chernobyl.
Hello.
How can I help you, sir?
Ладно.
Unless team will need uniforms to get past security. Luring 2 soldiers into the tunnel should be the trick. Delicate here. Send a security detail to meet me in the furnace room. Immediately.
Wasn't sure you'd come through.
I don't have much choice, do I? This keycard gives you elevated access to the bunker.
What about uniforms?
Sounds like they're here now. Okay, I will lead them through and distract them. You two do the rest.
Now, take cover. Keep it clean. Uniforms are no good to us bloody.
Там, я нашел незапертую дверь. Нету никакого оправдания этой некомпетентности. У нас есть очень строгие протоколы, чтобы это предотвратить. Понятно? Okay, I have to leave, but you should have everything you need. Now, if stopped, you are reporting to Commander Sober.
Got change.
This reminds me of the time that Mason and Woods took out those Russian guards with the karambit, and then they had to switch into their outfits.
My weapons and key card are in the back.
Black Ops 1.
Come on, this way. Once we're in the bunker, we're on our own.
Товарищ, можешь отпустить нас? Ладно.
No man is for us. We're going around.
Куда это вы направляетесь? Досмотр обязателен для всех, без исключения.
должны пройти досмотр. Товарищ, доставьте вашу сумку сюда для досмотра.
Дайте нам пройти.
Принимайте это близко к сердцу, товарищ. У меня приказ досматривать всех, без исключения.
Товарищ, ты нужен за Кайду. Я разберусь.
Спасибо, товарищ.
После Вичи далеко.
По-моему, я здесь, нет?
Пойдем. Take us down.
Когда вы прибыли? Ах да, разумеется. Кто ваш командир? Я не расслышал. Лариса, я как раз к нему на прием. Обязательно передам ему привет.
It's assholes like that we gotta watch out for. Gear up. They won't be happy to see us down here. Wait for my word.
Прежде чем Кравченко успел...
Oh man, this feels like that Black Ops 2 mission. Like you're in that elevator. And you're going to that nightclub place. That girl Karma, I think her name is. You gotta try to rescue her. Smash 12, just a classic. Alright, well. It's been 2 hours, 30 minutes. I'm getting kind of hungry. I'm gonna go get lunch. My buddy wants to talk to me, so I guess we'll cut it here. It's been excellent. Thank you guys for watching. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been real awesome.